Hey everyone, welcome. If you're ready to stop wrangling your sales process and start letting it work for you, then you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to dive deep into the Little Giant marketing sales stages and show you how to turn your pipeline into an absolute powerhouse. Let's get right into it. So, let me ask you this. Is your pipeline working for you, or are you working for it? It's a really simple question, but man, it's a powerful one. We've all been there, right? Juggling leads, totally forgetting to follow up, just feeling buried. The whole point of this is to flip that script and turn your pipeline from this chaotic mess into a smooth, automated engine that just drives success. All right, so what are we really talking about here? At their core, sales stages are the absolute backbone of your entire system. You can kind of think of them like smart folders. They don't just organize your opportunities, they're the triggers. They're what tells the system, hey, start this automation, or hey, stop that automation. You get this right, and I promise everything else just falls into place. So here's our game plan. First, we'll talk about the why, the real power behind these stages. Then, we're going to walk through the life of a typical lead, cover how to handle those inevitable curveballs, and finally, we'll look at how to properly close out every single opportunity. This is the key takeaway, right here. Moving an opportunity from one stage to another isn't just you tidying up your pipeline. It's an action. It's you telling the system, okay, kick off that email sequence, or whoa, stop all the follow-ups, or you know what, remind me in 10 days. This is how you make the platform do all the heavy lifting for you. Okay, so now that we get the why, let's jump into the how. We're going to follow the perfect path of a prospect, from the very second they pop into your system to the moment you hit send on that quote. And it all starts right here. When a brand new lead gets assigned to you, it automatically lands in the new lead stage. Instantly, and I mean instantly, the system fires off an introductory text and an email on your behalf. That first touch point, done. And you didn't even have to lift a finger. So what happens when you look at that new lead and you think, I need to actually talk to this person before I can quote them? Maybe you need a few more details, or you just want to build a little rapport. That's your cue. You manually move them to pending contact, which basically tells the system, hey, I need to connect with this person. And this is where the magic happens. Once a lead is in pending contact, a powerful workflow kicks into gear. It waits about 4 hours, and then it starts this persistent, but still super professional follow-up sequence. We're talking 5 emails and 5 texts over the next month. Now, if they just ghost you and never respond, the system cleans up after itself and moves them to X-dated. Don't worry, we'll cover that one in more detail later. Now, this one is huge. Absolutely huge. Once you have everything you need to give a quote, you move the opportunity here. The quoted stage triggers what is, without a doubt, your most productive and important automated campaign. It's designed to follow up on that quote and really push for a decision. Now, what's so cool here is the control you have. When you move somebody to quoted, you're going to see this box pop up. You have to put in the quote details, the price, the terms, whatever's important, and then you get to choose. Do you want that quote and the follow-up campaign to start right now or tomorrow morning? It's up to you. Okay, let's say the client replies to your quote and says, hey, can you call me next Tuesday? Or you're just in a back and forth negotiation. The last thing you want are automated messages going out. This is your safety stage. You move them to in negotiation and boom, all automation stops. It's completely manual now. But the system does have your back. It'll create a task for you if the lead sits here for 10 days just to make sure nobody falls through the cracks. Let's be real, the sales process is never a perfectly straight line, is it? So these next few stages are your safety nets. They're designed to handle all those common bumps in the road and keep your pipeline incredibly clean and effective. This is such a fantastic tool. You're ready to send a quote, but you're missing that one critical piece of info, like a VIN number or a spouse's birthday. Moving them to missing quote info is your move. It's not just about getting data. It shows the prospect you're on top of things and actively working on their behalf. So here's how it actually works. When you pick this stage, a box will pop up, and you literally type in exactly what you need from them. As soon as you hit update, a super specific workflow starts, automatically reaching out to the prospect, asking for that exact information. It's a targeted, automated way to get you what you need to move forward. It happens. A prospect is a no-show for a call. Instead of just letting it slide, pop them into the missed appointment stage. This triggers a simple one-time email and text that says something like, hey, sorry we missed you. It's a nice professional touch, but just remember, you still need to follow up with a call yourself. Okay, this stage is a little different. You actually don't put people here. The system does. Think of it like an error check. If you try to move a lead to, say, quoted or policy sold, but you forget to fill in a required field, the system will put them here and let you know. It's basically your to-do list for keeping your data squeaky clean. And to help you stay out of that missing details zone, here's your cheat sheet. This table shows you exactly what information is required for the most important outcome stages. For quoted, you need the timing and the summary. For X-dated, you've got to give a reason, and so on. Knowing this stuff up front will keep your pipeline flowing so much more smoothly. All right, we've nurtured the lead, we've handled the exceptions, and now it's time to close the loop. These final stages are where every single opportunity has to end up, whether it's a win, a lose, or a maybe later. So the prospect says, hey, not right now, my policy is up in 6 months. Perfect. Don't just delete them. You move them to X-dated. If their expiration date is in the system, it will automatically kick off a new follow-up campaign about a month before that date. It's future nurturing and it's completely automated. This one's pretty straightforward. If the number's disconnected or it's just clearly a junk lead, move it to bad lead. Now, the crucial thing here is to select a reason why. This isn't just for your own records. This data actually gets fed back to your lead provider, which helps improve the quality of future leads for everybody. We've covered the whole process, the follow-ups, the exceptions, but, we've saved the most satisfying, the absolute best stage for last. This is it, the big one, policy sold. Moving an opportunity here does 2 critical things. First, it slams the brakes on all other marketing and follow-up automation. And second, it's where you log your win. Just remember to fill in that opportunity value field with the policy premium so your reporting is accurate. And hey, because every single success should be celebrated, don't forget to install the Confetti Chrome extension from your LGM menu. Every time you move a deal to policy sold, your screen will just explode in celebration. It's a really simple, fun way to share that win with your whole team. So there you have it, a clear path from a brand new lead all the way to a closed deal, all powered by smart automation every step of the way. These stages are your controls, the system is your engine. So the only question left is, now that you know the path, how are you going to master your pipeline?